Dodger Stadium, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the hill, Shohei Ohtani. What do you have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And he deals. J.P. Crawford, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Pitch is in there. And it's a ball and a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next pitch is outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Foul ball there. Ohtani, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. 1 there. Wouldn't chase that time. Two now. Swings and misses. Now 2 out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Started to swing, held up. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in L.A. and our pitcher tonight, Luis Castillo.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Bottom of the first. Here's Mookie Betts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And the pitch. Slider misses outside. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And that's outside. And a swing and a miss.
3-1.
And he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Nobody out, runner at first. That one's upstairs, ball one. Ball one. Left-hand hitter waits. That's a base hit. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. You let it travel just enough.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Hit on the ground, might be two. To Crawford for one. Relay to first, double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
And now it's Max Muncy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next pitch is outside. And another ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Betts on third with two out. And strike two. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, top of the second, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Pitch misses there, and that is ball one. That one missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Hard hit right side to first, and quickly one away in the second. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
That one ripped, but foul.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Not stopping, he's going for three. And he's got himself a triple.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. Swings through that one. 0-1.
One strike.
The Mariners looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Kicks and fires.
That's a ball.
A little bit high. And the count's even at 2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Wouldn't chase that time. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. 2 outs. And another ball.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So 2 aboard and 2 outs, scoreless game. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Just missed. That's in for a strike. The pitch. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. And that one in the air center field. Outman sizes this one up. He's got it, and that's the third out. Mariners leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second, and here is James Outman. And a pitch. Castillo, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Swings through that one for strike two. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Singh. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
1 strike.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Goes down looking. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Chris Taylor stands in now and watches strike 1. Two outs, base is empty. That's a little bit low. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning at the plate. Josh Rojas. The pitch. Rojas in his 4th year, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. At the belt and fires. Swings through that.
1-1.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, Boo. You get down there, man.
Crawford stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
One down, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. And here it comes. Got a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Got it by him for the K. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Struck out swinging his first time. There's the strike.
No ball. One strike.
And the pitch.
Ball.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2-1.
Top of the zone for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Top of the third, no score. Got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Seattle, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third, and here's the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. The wind of the pitch. And ball one to the right fielder. And a swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one finds the corner. 1-2.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And now, Gavin Lux. And he can't come up with it. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. Here's Mookie to hit. Walk to open the ball game. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That's the ball.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And Mookie takes. Freddie Freeman up next for the Dodgers. And there's a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Turns and fires to Betts. And that's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And that's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out to short, Crawford. They take the force out, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Dodger Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Here comes a pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back. Reaching for it and brings it in. Singing, he must feel like he ran a marathon to get to that ball as we take another look with StatCast.
Yeah, break out the hydrogen and oxygen machine, Boog. Throw that cannula on his nose. Man, he had to go almost 130 feet for the out. Man, this highlight's going to make the rounds for sure, and hopefully the club's social media team has a good caption ready for it because it's always fun when they do.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. That one fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2. That's down and in. And a swing and a miss. And there are 2 outs.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. In there at the knees for a strike. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two down, nobody on. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Ty France up next for the Mariners. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. That misses the zone. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Raleigh off of first with 2 away. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
That pitch was pretty far outside, further than he was set up, so kind of a tough one to handle, but still something he knows he should have had since it bounced off his glove and got away.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Here's the left fielder, Luke Raley. Walked his first time. Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. And ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And there's the strike.
1-1.
To the right side, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Here's Josh Rojas. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one misses. Ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2 outs. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, out to short. To second, Lux. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. And we're back. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Castillo back to work. And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. Fouled off. He was late. That one at 95 missed up top, and the count is 1-2. On the ground to first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here comes Max Muncy. Struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The wind to the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. James Outman now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Good eye in that spot. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Way inside. The 2-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Dodgers down in order. They trail here 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. And a pitch.
Nope.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
The next offering misses. And it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 3-1. Got him swinging.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Rodriguez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground. Can't glove it cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Man at first, Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And the righty deals.
Ball.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Rodriguez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouls one off. 2-2. The punch out there. Out number 2.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
On a line, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh.
1 ball, no strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Line to right, base hit. Oh, he botches it. Coming home. He'll score. It's 2-zip. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Kicks and deals.
No, that's a ball.
The Dodgers have some action in their pen. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Hudson getting loose as well. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Back here in L.A., John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Teoscar Hernandez. The right-hander back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, these Dodgers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Hernandez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now, Chris Taylor. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Wouldn't chase that time. And it's 1-1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Hard hit left side. On to France. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Jason Hayward. His first at bat was a strikeout. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. In there at the knees.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call. Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it here 2-0. Top 6. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. Raley measures 6 feet 4 inches, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016. Gets the call, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And he deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now for Seattle, Mitch Haniger, 1 for 2. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas.
Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
That's outside. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one.
1 and 2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Kicks and fires. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it on his own, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 2 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Castillo back to work. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Here's Mookie now. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Betts into second.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Left-hand batter waits.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets under it and pops it up. 2 away now.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That clips a corner. Just missing there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. 1 left for LA. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. And now the lefty. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. In the air, left field. Hernandez right there to make the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Polanco stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Joe Kelly looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And the 1-0. Strike 1.
1-1.
Up and in. 2-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Next offering is down low.
3-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, set for the last half of the 7th. Max Muncy at the dish. A line to kick the pitch. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Not even close there. Now 1-2. And that's down and away.
2-2.
That one way outside, and that's ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Inside ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. That clips the corner. Activity in the bullpen. Gregory Santos appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Spire also throwing. The tying run at the plate. That misses. 1-2 to count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Muncy gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Rodriguez settles underneath it, makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Chris Taylor digs in now.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
That's in there. Strike one. That one down the line. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Muncy around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with the chance to even this ball game up.
Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
His fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the seventh. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is the third out of the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Daniel Hudson. Now it's the DH, Mitch Garver. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. The pitch. Outside corner. There's a strike. Hudson fills up the zone, forces contact. So not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And downstairs.
And although you like the fact that the guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
The pitch. Now one missed. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes, and it's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Joe Kelly, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms They get stability from all of their performances.
And up next for Seattle, Ty France. Pitch misses. Ball one. And another ball.
2-0.
Two down, nobody on. That catches the top part of the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Seattle, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. And the right-hander back to work. On the ground. Polanco on to first, and a quick out, number 1. Here's Mookie Betts now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That clips the corner. Action in the pen down there. Andres Munoz appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. The Dodgers down by a pair here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And that one moves his feet.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
The shortstop takes the ball. To the right side. Throws to first in time, and Betts is gone. And next for L.A., Freddie Freeman. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2-2.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Freeman is retired. And that is that. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Joe Kelly on to pitch here.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Here's the left fielder, Luke Raley. And a pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Kelly goes 6'1", 35 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick. back in 2009. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. Out towards left center. Sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. And delivers outside. And here it comes. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the score today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Rojas in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Foul ball. The 0-2.
Oh.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. And that is that. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. And we're back. So bottom of the ninth, leading off, Will Smith.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And there's a foul ball.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
That one out to right. And it stays fair.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that will make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
And here comes Scott Service as he's ready to make a change on the mound. Luis Castillo won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Andres Munoz gets the ball now.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The M's leading by 2, and the home team trying to pull it out. In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
James Outman will hit next. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tying run at the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Going to count 1 and 2.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So they're down to their final out. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.